Your muscles may be disappearing silently, and you might not even notice it yet. Have you felt this too? I'm a doctor. For many years, I've worked closely with older adults, and I can tell you this with confidence. Muscle loss is not an inevitable part of aging. But there are a few innocent habits, things people believe are safe, even healthy, that actually speed up muscle loss after 60. You might be doing some of them right now, and no one ever warned you. Today, I'll share 4 common mistakes I see every day, but I won't rush to the solutions yet. First, you need to understand why this happens, because the real key comes a little later. How muscle loss really begins. Muscle loss doesn't happen overnight. It starts quietly, very quietly. First, climbing stairs feels harder. Then standing up from a chair takes effort. Your balance feels off sometimes. Have you noticed that? Many of my patients say, "Well, doctor, I'm just getting old." And I always answer the same way. No, old habits are aging you faster. My own mother went through this. She slowed down gradually. Her walks became shorter. And one day we realized her muscles had faded away without warning. But the real problem didn't start then. It started years earlier, with habits that looked harmless. Let me show you what they are. Mistake number 1, avoiding movement because it feels heavy now. This is the most common mistake and the most dangerous one. After 60, many people say, "I don't want to push myself anymore. I'm afraid of falling. I'll rest more to stay safe." That sounds reasonable, right? But here's the truth. Muscles disappear when you stop using them. When I worked in the West, I saw this constantly. Patients who avoided movement lost strength dramatically within 1 to 2 years. Muscles are like a savings account. Use them gives you keep them. Ignore them gives they're gone. Are you moving less than you used to? And no, I'm not telling you to lift heavy weights. I'm not saying run or jump. For now, just remember this. Inactivity accelerates muscle loss. How to reverse this safely, I'll explain soon, but not yet. Mistake number 2, not eating enough protein without realizing it. This mistake is sneaky, because most people think they're eating light and healthy, but for muscles, it's a disaster. After 60, your body doesn't use protein as efficiently. That means the same amount you ate at 40 is no longer enough. But no one explains this clearly. I ask my patients, "What did you eat today?" Most answer, "Soup, some bread, vegetables." Does that sound familiar? My mother ate like that too. Her stomach was full, but her muscles were starving. Protein is the building block of muscle. Without enough of it, muscles can't repair. They can't maintain themselves. They can't survive. And here's the critical part. Not all protein works the same, and timing matters too. But I'll save that key detail for later. That's where the real change begins. Mistake number 3, extreme dieting just to lose weight. This has become very common. Everyone wants to be thinner. But after 60, this can be dangerous. Let me be very clear. Rapid weight loss equals muscle loss. Have you experienced this? I remember a 70-year-old patient. He lost 18 pounds in 3 months, but he could barely stand up afterward. The scale looked better, but his life became harder. Modern diets focus on calories. They ignore muscle. That's the biggest mistake I saw in Western medicine. Using young person diets on older bodies. An aging body works differently, and muscle loss accelerates here. But don't worry, there is a better way, and it's simpler than you think. I'll explain soon. Mistake number 4, stopping completely because of pain. This mistake is very human, very understandable. Knee pain, back pain, stiff shoulders. People think, I'll stop moving until it passes. But here's the problem. The more you stop, the weaker you become. Inactivity stiffens joints, weakens muscles, and increases pain over time. It becomes a vicious cycle. Are you stuck in this cycle right now? I always tell my patients, Pain does not mean stop. It means adjust. How to move safely with pain. I'll explain that shortly. But first, let me tell you something important. Why this matters more than you think. Muscle loss is not just about strength, it's about independence. Falls, fractures, loss of balance, needing help for simple tasks. I know this isn't easy to hear. After 65, nothing feels simple anymore. But listen carefully. It is not too late. I've seen people in their 70s regain strength. I've seen confidence return. I've seen fear disappear. But only when they stop making these mistakes. Now let me share what actually works. Step 1. Move, but move smart. You don't need a gym. You don't need heavy weights. You need consistent, gentle resistance. Chair stands, wall push-ups, slow walking with purpose. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day makes a difference. Can you do that? Start small. Consistency beats intensity. But movement alone isn't enough. The next step is critical. Step 2. Feed your muscles properly. After 60, protein becomes essential. Not excessive, but sufficient. And spread throughout the day. Eggs, fish, yogurt, legumes, and timing matters, especially after movement. This is where many people finally turn things around. But there's still one more piece. Step 3. Stop fearing weight, start protecting muscle. Weight loss should never be aggressive at this age. The goal is strength, not thinness. A stable weight with strong muscles is far healthier than rapid loss. This shift alone changes everything. I've seen this in my own family, I've seen it in my patients, and I've seen the difference it makes. Yes, aging brings challenges, but weakness doesn't have to be one of them. Try just one small change this week, and notice how you feel. Then tell me about it. You are not broken. Your body is just waiting for the right signals. And in the next video, I'll share one simple daily habit that protects muscles better than most supplements. Don't miss it.